Good morning, welcome back Tigers. I'm Kylie Lewis, anchoring for this week's broadcast of the Roar. The Roar of Nettleton School District starts now. Seniors, if you plan on applying for the Mentorship Academy, don't forget the deadline is February 11th. See Mrs. Alexander if you need any help. Seniors, please check your email and complete the composite picture form that Mrs. Haynes sent out. Senior ad design nights are February 7th and 9th. If you ordered an ad and still have not signed up to do so, please use the link on the senior Facebook page. Seniors, please make sure that you have your cap and gown ordered. Mrs. Taylor emailed you the link you should use to do this. Students, if you continue to have your cell phones out in the hallways or in the classrooms, the privilege of having them a break and lunch will be taken away. Make sure that you're doing what's supposed to be done without anyone having to remind you. Let's go over to Braden Irwin to hear about how the Real World event went for the seniors.
On January 24th, the high school seniors went to the auditorium for an event where they participated in a budget simulation. In the simulation, they had to budget food, car payments, and other things someone would have to budget in the real world.
What is your name? What did you think about the event?
I thought it was really good and let me learn a lot about the real world.
Was the event helpful?
Yeah, it showed me the price and how fast money can go, and showed me a lot about what I'm going to expect in the future.
Thanks, Braden. Baseball got a new coach. Let's head over to Cooper Harold to hear more about this.
Coach Beatty is now the assistant baseball coach. Today I'll interview him on his thoughts on being the new assistant baseball coach. When did you become the coach of baseball at Nettleton?
This is my first year as assistant baseball coach here at Nettleton. But this is not my first year coaching baseball. I've coached it for many years previously to this year. This is just my first year here at Nettleton.
How do you feel about being the coach of baseball now?
It's I enjoy it. I've always been involved in baseball, except for just a couple years where I was head coach at a previous school, head football coach at a previous school. Baseball is what I've pretty much always done my whole life. It paid for college. It paid for 4 years of college. So, baseball is the reason I'm teaching, the reason that I got in this profession. So it's always been something that I really enjoyed doing.
What are your expectations for the baseball season?
Oh, a lot of people around us and different places say this is going to be a rebuilding year, and being out there, I don't believe that. I don't believe it's a rebuilding year. I believe we're going to be successful. I believe we have the players. We have the team to compete for another division championship and make a run in the playoffs. So those naysayers say it's going to be a rebuilding year. I do not believe that. And that's not my expectation. I expect to win. I expect to do it the right way. And that is just my expectation for this year.
Thanks, Cooper. It's been pretty chilly lately, so let's go over to Tatum McGinnis.
I'm Tatum McGinnis with your weather report. Monday has a high of 54 and a low of 45. Tuesday has a high of 58 and a low of 48 with a 60% chance of rain. Wednesday has a high of 56 and a low of 38 with a 50% chance of rain. Thursday has a high of 48 and a low of 27 with a 55% chance of rain. Lastly, we have Friday with a 45 as our high and 26 as our low with partly cloudy skies. I am proud to announce that we will be returning with the color of the weather sheets. They are in your local office. Thanks again. I'm Tatum McGinnis.
Thanks, Tatum. So things are changing in NHS sports. So let's head over to Rayla Maldonado and Miley Sullivan.
Welcome back to NSPN. I'm Rayla Maldonado.
And I'm Miley Sullivan.
Soccer played their last game Friday the 20th against Shannon and won. Good job this season.
Basketball's last game is February the 2nd and will continue to playoffs. Congrats.
Baseball will have a game February 11th against Caledonia to open up their season.
Softball season is starting up. They will play on February the 11th against Amory.
Tennis has their first match February 13th at Tupelo against Morville.
Archery had tryouts on Wednesday, January the 25th. Good job to those ones who made the team.
That's it for this week's NSPN. Again, I'm Rayla Leonardo.
And I'm Molly Sullivan.
Thanks, Ryla and Molly. Well, that's it for this week's Roar. Thanks for tuning in. To stay connected, follow us on Instagram, Facebook, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. I'm Kylie Lewis, anchoring. See you next week.